Okay, are we live? Are we live? Guys, tell me in the chat. Welcome to this live stream on Chelsea Central. We will be building this channel up as much as we can. But yeah, we're gonna be doing much more content on here. So appreciate you guys if you are listening back to this maybe, or you see this now. If you would subscribe, turn on notifications, like and all that good stuff, that would be much appreciated. I see a few of you in here already. Let me know about the mic volume as well, guys, if everything's all good. Very frustrating result today. Very frustrating result. We're going to go through everything. Liam Rosenior is going to have his press conference soon as well. But let me tweet out that we are live, and then we'll get to it right now. Appreciate those that have joined already. Nice to see some of you are still subscribed after our lack of inactivity. I appreciate it, guys. We will be continuing to go live and do content now as the season draws to a close. Let me just tweet this out, and then we'll get to the comments. Chelsea. Red cards. Falling short. How is everyone? How is everyone? Neto, you are disgraceful. Yes, he is. He is. I mean, all the players that get red cards are, let's be honest, you can maybe excuse a red card now and then, but you know, it's not good, man. It's not good, these constant red cards. I mean, I think we've had like 9 this season, but we'll go through it. Reaction to Chelsea losing, getting to Arsenal. Join here on the link. There we go. Mike is perfect. That's good. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right. We'll put the link out. How are you guys doing anyway? Let's get to the chat. So we've got Clicks. Appreciate you, bro. How are you doing? I'm gutted I've clocked out. We're not getting top 5. See, it's so frustrating because like I think this game is like a perfect example of Chelsea, you know, like throughout the last few years under this ownership. You know, like I think we're so close, but yet so far. We look so good at times, but then just awful on other times, you know, just awful, like immaturity, petulance, everything. How many yellow and red cards do we get? How many times when we're talking about on the pitch do we make the wrong decisions? How many times, you know, do we constantly mess up defensively, even though sometimes we look good defensively? You know, it's just like, I don't know. I still think we're yet. I think today was like the closest of a 90-minute performance we've had under Rosenior. I think that's been half the problem, is that, you know, a lot of the time under Rosenior we've had performances where we were good for one half, bad for another half, maybe good for 60 minutes, but the constant switching off has just got to stop from Chelsea. It's not good. It's not good, and it's costing us. It may cost us top 5. We'll see. I still think we'll get it personally, but yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It's going to be a real sort of slugfest, I think, for us, because we've got very difficult games. But again, today shows we can compete against these teams, but again, we're coming up short. So it's difficult. It's a difficult one. Revive playback, bro. I wish I could. I wish I could revive playback. I definitely miss it, but the more we stream on here, the better it will get. So, yeah, hopefully some of you guys join, enjoy the YouTube, and it's good to see some familiar faces around here as well. I appreciate you guys joining. Toby, long time, bro, long time no speak. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Let me try and get some another Twitter tab up so I can get some different things on the screen. It's been a while. It has, bro. It has. You stream once a year. Well, mate, if they do well, then I'll stream more, because I'm not particularly enjoying spaces, to be quite honest with you, that I have done. So yeah, let's share this tab then instead. So we got the bookmarks here. Liam Rosenior is going to be doing his press comments as well, which is going to be very interesting to say the least. I mean, he must be like so fed up as well. Like, he must be just so fed up with this. Like, honestly, just the constant petulance, and he's just finding things out about this team that we've known for so long. But half the problem is when you change manager mid-season, is obviously the manager's got to like find out things about his squad. I know they do research and stuff, but it's nothing like working with your team, and getting to know players. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that's happening, with us is really stuff that the fans already know because we've already been through this. Um, I have seen it, bro. To be honest, I don't really rate Big Up as a platform, but he is on there. It's not that similar to Playback. I mean, this is better. There's much more features on here. And sharing the screen ability and everything is better. Yeah. Sanchez and Neto literally lost us the game. Sanchez was bad. I mean, I put a tweet out. I don't know if you guys agree, but I basically said about Sanchez that he's like, as good as he's been this season, he's still a liability in the biggest of moments. And I think that's true. Like, he got sent off at Old Trafford. He cost us 3 points today. Let's be honest, he cost us the Carabao Cup semi-final as well. He made 2 horrendous mistakes against Arsenal in the first leg, conceded 2 goals. You can't be losing 3-2 at home when you have to go to the Emirates, where we haven't won since 2021. So although Sanchez has been very good this season, I think the fact that he's in the running for our Player of the Year is also like, yeah, it's good. It's good on him. Like, he's performed well for a lot of the season. But as I say in the comments, I don't particularly think that's a good thing that he's supposedly like our Player of the Year, because that just goes to show that he has to do loads and the defense isn't good enough, and he's constantly called into action and he's got good shot stopping. But today we saw him. He was shaky on the ball. He just looked nervous. He didn't look ready for that big moment and occasion, which is so strange because, like, he's had the PSG game. He's had other games where, he has performed in the big moments. But again, like so many of our players, inconsistent. Like, we can't like name on your hands, how many players can you count on your hands that you can 100% rely upon, like, no matter what, no matter what. And even the likes of Caicedo and Palmer don't even go to this. I'd genuinely say Reece James is the only one. This season, Reece James has been the only player I think that consistently, you're going to get a top performance for him. Caicedo's had his red cards, he's had his suspensions, he's missed a lot of football. He gave a penalty away at Bayern Munich. Like, I love Caicedo. He was unbelievable today, but you can't even say like he's someone like last season I would have said that about him. This season, not even him, and that's the problem with the club. That's the problem with the club. That's the problem with the squad. But yeah, just cancel the whole Player of the Year. Embarrassing since the whole club. Okay. James, yeah, I agree. Cucurella is up there. Yeah, I do think he's been like less important this season because I think under Maresca he was just so important last season, but he's still definitely one of our top players. I wouldn't sell him or anything. I see a lot of people that have said online to like sell Cucurella, and while we'll be fine with Hato, I think that would be a big mistake to do. To be totally honest with you guys, I'm just trying to see if Rosenior's having his press comments yet. Look at the money we spent on our wingers. Did you see NDI? I tweeted about NDI the other day, actually. NDI was really, really good. NDI is a great player, man. He's like the excitement we need in this attack, Like, if we could sign him in the summer, that would be great. That would be great. But yeah, we'll see what we do in the summer. It's going to be interesting. We're going to need Champions League football to get the pull, though, aren't we? And even then, I mean, yeah, considering our last window with Champions League, is anyone really that bothered? I don't know. It'll give us some hopium, but yeah, 90 million spent on left wingers, and Niche is still our best left wing. Probably true. I mean, there's the problem with Chelsea is we signed so many players, and the ones that we decide to sell, we don't replace them with big enough upgrades. It's something that Jamie Carragher said loads, and he got cooked for it. But I actually agree with him, like, in terms of a lot of the time, like 90% of the time, we'll sell a player, and then the person we bring in isn't, you know what I mean? Like, isn't a big enough upgrade. And that's happened with our wingers. Like, okay, you sell Madueke, fine. But then you upgrade him. Like, you buy a clear upgrade. You don't buy Gittins and Garnacho. And yeah, you'll get a few odd moments from them, like Garnacho's ball in towards the end to João Pedro was a dangerous cross. But, you know, just too many players that are just in and out consistently underperforming, and then they'll drag you back in with a really good performance and give you hope. And it's just tiring, man. It's like that with the club, with the players, with transfers, with everything, really. We get Delap. With this rubbish performance, there's no way we'll end up in Conference League. Well, I disagree, mate. I disagree. I don't think it was a rubbish performance. I was infused by the performance. I thought actually we did pretty well. We give it a right go, but the problem is giving it a go in year 4 is not good enough. We need to be making that next step. We already should have made that next step. This season should have been the season that we were going from 4th to, not necessarily maybe challenging all season, but challenging for a large portion of the season, finishing, I don't know, maybe 3rd comfortably or something like that. But again, we just see the same patterns with this squad. We see another manager change. It's just tiring. It's tiring, man. It's the same thing over and over again. So that's why I want to be hopeful about this performance. But I've seen this all before, and we didn't even get a result out of it today. So it's just frustrating. Game plan was good. Keeper let us down big time. Very disappointing to lose that. Neto doing that on a yellow. Neto is just. Let's talk about Neto. Let's talk about Neto. Actually, let's talk about Palmer first. Guys. Let's share this tab. What is everyone's thoughts on Cole Palmer? Because I have my opinion. Now, he's clearly got more than one injury, one problem. He was stretching his hip out today, I think. He's had his groin injury. There's rumors that he's, got like, how do you say it, pubalgia or something like that. I don't know what the specific problem is with Cole Palmer, but he's nowhere near the level. He's nowhere near what we've seen of Cole Palmer consistency, with consistency. So, yeah. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of Cole Palmer, because, again, like the comment there says, I think, yeah, he's off the pace. He's making wrong decisions too much. He's got a bit of his burst back from a couple of weeks ago. Like a few weeks ago, I think Palmer wasn't really looking like he had his burst. I was kind of worried about him. I was like, yeah, even like the athletic side of things, I don't see the same Cole Palmer. But I think he's got that back a little bit. But now he's still missing the decision making. So many times today, I think, where he got the ball, between the lines in the first half and held on to the ball too long. And I think the injuries are playing a part to this. But we also need to hold our players that we really like as fans. We need to hold them accountable as well. There was nothing in his injuries stopping him from passing the ball, quicker today or shooting. There was multiple times where he could have shot, and he didn't do that. And yeah, I just think for someone that is so clearly our best player, it's really sad to see what's happened to him this season. And it's an interesting debate. I want to know what you guys think, because yeah, I mean, like Pythag's saying here, he's less explosive. What sort of, how long do you go on with these maybe behind the scenes injuries? We've seen Palmer talk about it as well before. Maybe he gets like a surgery or a few weeks off. But again, the problem is, and I think some of you guys are saying it, World Cup, like he wants to get to that World Cup. So there's not going to be any surgery. There's not going to be any like rest here for Cole Palmer. And I guess that's a concern. So let me know your thoughts on Cole Palmer, guys. Does he need surgery? Should we hold him, to account more? What is the situation with him? Because he's definitely frustrating quite a lot on the pitch as well at the moment. We have to be honest. We can't blame the injury every time. I agree, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure. Liam Rosenior's press comments is still not here, guys. So we will keep an eye on this. But yeah. Bullshit. You aren't say the truth. Okay, let me know what truth you want me to say then, mate, in your opinion. Sully saying we're shit. I mean, we're inconsistent. I don't think we're shit. We're inconsistent, though, and that's the frustrating thing, for sure. We have a medical team who selects the playing 11. I don't think that's the case. To be honest with you, with the whole medical stuff, like, I actually like, I understand, to be honest, like, with the medical stuff, like, at the end of the day, they're only controlling, like, they know best in terms of how many minutes players can play, you know. So that's their speciality. And you have to say, with a lot of our players, they've dealt well with them, in my opinion. As Rosenior spoke to Sky Sports, I don't know, guys. If you see any quotes or anything interesting, let me know. I can have a look at them. Can bring them up in the chat or on the screen, even from the chat. Win, lose or draw, blue club out, no surrender, says Stephen Michaels. Well, I don't know, man. I'd be up for an ownership change for sure, but it's so beyond realistic. It's just, you're wasting your breath. You really are. Fans have tried protests. We've tried this. We've tried that. These guys aren't going anywhere, unfortunately. No physicality or leaders in this team. Well, leaders, yeah. I mean, I do feel like that sometimes. Physicality, 100% agree, though. We do lack physicality. Chelsea definitely do. In the middle of the pitch, Enzo Fernandez, as much as I like him, he lacks that. You know, he really lacks that physicality and speed. Santos is a bit like 50-50. Sometimes I think he has it. Sometimes I think he's way off the pace. And then defense, defense. We lack physicality in moments. I think more than anything. I don't think overall, but in moments we lack physicality for sure. Would Maresca have got a result today? Well, no, mate, because he also lost to Arsenal, and drew to Arsenal. So probably not. Again, like, I don't think the issue today was the game plan. I don't think the issue today was the game plan. I think the issue was the players, guys. I think the issue was the players. Just going to get to the quotes in a second. Discussing Chelsea's defeat to Arsenal. Okay. All right. Rosenior quotes. Yes, guys. Sorry. Let's go to Rosenior quotes. So Dodge is tweeting them out, is he? Let's have a look. Liam Rosenior on the same old problems. It's clear where our strengths are. It's clear where we need to work on. It's disappointing to concede 2 from set pieces. It's disappointing to have another red card. You know, guys, the Rosenior has been in the job, like, how long? Like a month or two? He's gone from, like, I know where we need to fix, I know what we need to do to fix it, to already being a bit defeated, like, oh no, it's disappointing. Like, and by the way, I'm not saying it's a quick fix. It's not a quick fix, but you already see, like, he's like worried. He's not giving up, but you know, like, he's not the same. He doesn't have the same belief that he can fix these issues. Again, not saying it's a quick fix, but it's just interesting. Let's go to Dodge again. So we're talking about Pedro Neto. By the way, guys, 190 people in the building. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I'm guessing a lot of you have come over from X. This is the YouTube channel. You'll also see Con CFC over here. So if you could just please subscribe, you'll see a lot more content on here coming soon. And just keep an eye out, turn notifications on. That will be much appreciated, guys. So Neto red card is disappointing for Pedro because he's a very good player. Well, he's not. He's not a good player. I know you have to, as a manager, you have to say he is, but anyone that has eyes knows that Pedro Neto is not really a good player. Like, yeah, he's contributed in moments, in cups and stuff like that. You know, he's got decent GA, but when you watch Pedro Neto, he's one of the worst technical footballers in our team, in the top 6. You know, there's players at Everton like Ndiaye who's miles better. You know what I mean? Like, it is kick and run player. Like, he just doesn't really have much to his locker, and that's why I have a problem with Garnacho as well. He's too predictable. Up until the moment, he was causing Arsenal so many what is this guy talking about? What problems was Pedro Neto causing Arsenal in this game? He was causing problems to our eyes. What problems was he causing? Am I missing something here? What's going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't agree. I don't agree at all with Liam Rosenior. Right, we're talking about a discipline issue now. Neto was causing Chelsea problems. Yeah, literally. You can fine players. It's not about punishment. It's about finding the reason. I don't think these players are worried in that moment if they're going to get fines. I know the record isn't great. We've had 2 and 2. It's something deep lying. We need to get the bottom of it. If we can get to the bottom of those things, we can achieve great things. Yeah. How are you going to get to the bottom of it, mate? How are you going to get to the bottom of it? Because it is an interesting debate because, again, we've had experienced players get red cards as well. It's not just young players. So you can't really just blame it on, oh, it's young players, you know? It's not just young players, is it? We're shit against Arsenal. That's now 0 wins in our last 11 games against Arsenal, guys. Can you believe that? 0 wins in our last 11 games. Ah, it's painful, man. It's painful. 8 defeats, 3 draws, 0 wins in 11 games. But yeah, loving all the comments, guys. Appreciate you getting involved today. I know it's not the best result, but again, this YouTube channel is going to grow, and we really appreciate your support. So look out for the videos, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and let's build this thing, guys. Let's build this thing. Never felt more defeated as a supporter. What is there to look forward to? See, that's the thing now. I'm almost like, I get to a point where I'm like, you know what's going to happen before certain games or what could happen. You know, and that's the sad thing, really. That's the sad thing. You know, like I had a bit of hope during the game that look, we were doing so well at some points and we was attacking. I think when it was 1-1, I think it was toward like the 50th to like 65th or something minute. That period, I was like, oh my god, like we're like I tweeted, if we're gonna beat Arsenal, today is the day. We were attacking, we were going forward, we were like not creating crazy chances, but we were still creating a lot of attacks, and we were better than the first half. And I was like, this is it. We've got to grab this by the scruff of the neck. But unfortunately, we very rarely do that. We very rarely get a game and you know, we're very rarely ruthless enough, I think is the word. And these type of games, Big Six games, are always about moments, fine margins. You know, the João Pedro one, he was so far offside. If we'd got that at the end, that would have been amazing. But again, David Raya, though, I know he made that mistake against Brentford, but the amount of times I watch Arsenal guys and David Raya saves them is genuinely insane, bro. Genuinely, he saves them so much. Asking about dissent. João Pedro has fouled 5 times. We need to do something for sure about dissent. I need to speak to the coaching staff. It's not acceptable. They've caused their own issues in the last 2 games. Okay. So I wonder what they're going to do. Again, you've just said you can find players. What are you going to do? Drop players? You know, and then the same ones come in and like... These players have just got to stop being stupid and use their brains. You know what I mean? Reinhard said Sanchez over Raya on the stream. No chance. No chance. I love Reinhard, but he doesn't watch Arsenal enough. Raya, honestly, like, he will be a huge reason why they win the Premier League. This guy is absolutely ridiculous shot stopping. Like, ridiculous, bro. That save he made towards the end where that ball came in from Garnacho, I don't think people realize how good of a save that was. He was... Even the one from the corner, you know, the one where it hit Rice's... hand, which probably should have been a penalty. I know we scored on the next one, but my God, that save was insane. Like you know what it is? It's his reactions. His reactions are incredible. I've come to believe that we'll never beat Arsenal, not because we're bad, but because we don't have the consistency in crucial moments. Yeah, yeah. No, as soon as the red card happened, that was it. That was it. We probably, I don't want to say probably would have drawn that game, but I think we would have drawn that game if we didn't have the red. I really do. I really think we would have drawn it. Okay, let's refresh this, see if Dodge has tweeted anything else. Nothing really. Just a lot about dissent in the corners and things like that. All bark, no bite. Sick of these PE teacher quotes. That, to be honest with you, like it kind of sums Chelsea up, doesn't it? A bit. All bark, no bite. That's a good way of putting it, I think. Well, sometimes we're all bark, no bite. Sometimes we're no bark, no bite. Today we were all bark, very little bite, I would say. You know, we're not lucky. Man United and Liverpool are getting decisions go their way. Yeah, but bro, even so, you can't really blame the decisions today as like the reason we lost or anything. It's too easy to say that, Right, I want to bring something up, guys. I want to bring something up. So Liam Rosenior talks about the petulance. Well, he didn't say about the petulance, but the fans talk about the petulance. He probably is thinking the petulance. But look at this here from Pedro Neto. He's laughing while walking off of getting sent off. When did we see this last? We literally saw this a few days ago against Burnley. Wesley Fofana got red cards. He was laughing. And yeah, you can say, oh, it's just a natural reaction. Like, I can't believe it, whatever. But you have that reaction if you've been scammed of a red card. You know what I mean? You have that reaction if it's not a red card. These were both red cards. These were both red cards. And it is your job as a footballer to know when you've got booked. It is your job. I'm sorry. Like, you should know when you've got booked. It's very obvious. They tell you, they show you. You know what I mean? Like, he got booked for dissent, Neto, I think. Why is Neto laughing? We saw this literally a few days ago with Fofana. Both were red cards. It wasn't like a case of laughing because, you got scammed or whatever and it wasn't a red and, oh, I can't believe it. They were both red cards. It was a horrendous challenge from Pedro Neto. He didn't need to do it. And he's laughing. Why are you laughing? We played so well in this game. Chelsea played so well in portions of the game. We were in the game. We had them. 50th to 60th minute, like that period just after half time towards, don't know when exactly. Oh, well, there you go. 71st minute. Yeah. I'd say up until that red cards from the second half, we were on top of them. We were creating chances. The game was there to be won. And yet again, the petulance from this team continues to cost Chelsea. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, honestly. You have to think like, so do these guys really care? That's just a game week. They can sit home and play FIFA. Well, maybe it's advantage Chelsea because we've got Aston Villa next and we don't have to watch Neto. I don't know. I don't know, man. Laughing's a natural reaction. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it is a natural, because like the thing is for me with like Pedro Neto or any player that gets sent off, you can laugh, Hang on, I'll just read these comments. Neto and youngster, this guy's yeah, so okay, I want to bring this comment up. So this guy says Neto's not a youngster, the guy's almost his late 20s. So if he's getting red cards, what stops kids like Hato, for example, getting stupid red cards? And it's fact. I don't know why he's laughing. People can say it's a natural reaction, but you laugh when it's not a red card and you feel like you've been hard done by or whatever, and it's like, oh, I can't believe that. Let's, like, haha, like, how was that a red card? It's almost like that's the reaction. But Fofana's one a few days ago, we literally saw it. Fofana was laughing, Neto laughing. Why are you laughing? I don't get it. Like, it was a clear red card, a clear second yellow, and it's your job to know you got booked. If you're not looking when the referee books you, that's your fault. But I'm pretty sure he got booked for dissent, which is another major issue with this squad. They cannot stop talking to the referee and getting themselves booked. How many times does Enzo Fernandez get booked? How many times do players get booked for dissent? Every single time. Most games, honestly. Like, we've got 9 or 10 red cards this season. I think pretty sure Chelsea have just matched the most red cards in a Premier League season over the last decade. And yet people like Matt Law, who's reliable for Chelsea, want to come out on the London is Blue podcast and say that Chelsea believe, apparently according to his source, that it's not a major issue. This is a major issue. It's absolute insanity. What do you guys think? How do we fix this? Because these players, it's not just a young player thing. It's an experienced player thing as well. Fofana, Cucurella, Caicedo, Neto. Chalobah's got a red card. Like Chelsea are in yet again another position, in my opinion, where we need a major rebuild in the summer. We need a major squad clear out. We need to start finding these players. And yeah, you can say, well, oh well, that might take the edge off it. We might become too soft. We're soft anyway. This is not a case of us being, you know, fearless and fighting and everything. This is just stupid decisions. We're soft. We're soft as it is. You know what I mean? So we've got to start doing something. We've got to start doing something. But anyway, rant over on that. Let's see if there's any other quotes from Rosenior. Don't see anything on Dodge's page. Does anyone have the stats on how many yellows we've had for dissent? It's got to be. It's got to be a lot, man. It's got to be a lot. It's so bad, honestly. How many we've had is. Yeah, it's got to be a lot. It feels like every other game, we get a yellow card for dissent. The rules are so clear as well. Like, only the I know it's easy to say, but the rules are very clear. The captain and I think vice captain can go over, but no one, like, every time we just constantly surround the referee and yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's have a look at this, guys. So how do I get hide current comment? But yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys, and turn on notifications if you're new to this channel, Chelsea Central. Toby saying, would you rather conference or no Europe? I don't think we're getting conference, bro. I think we're getting Europa League. At worst. To be honest with you, I still think we're going to clutch up and get Champions League. I do think we'll still get top 5. I expected us to lose today. But ask me after Aston Villa and we'll see, because I think we need to win that Aston Villa game for sure. If we don't win that Aston Villa game, I'll be a bit worried. Really. I don't know, guys. I think maybe we can have a look at our fixtures, but I do think we'll beat Villa. I do think we'll beat Everton away. I do think we'll beat Man United at home. We definitely won't lose. Maybe a draw, but I do think we'll beat them at home. We'll beat Spurs. Who else have we got? We've got Newcastle at home. We'll beat Newcastle at home. Like, I actually think our run-in's like not overrated, but I trust us more in these type of games rather than like, Brentfords and Burnleys and shit like that. I'd be more worried for them lot, to be honest with you guys. We do have Liverpool away as well. Now, again, Liverpool away is very much like Arsenal. We don't win a lot at Anfield. If we perform like that today, we will beat that current Liverpool team. But again, big if is a big if. They're not as good defensively as Arsenal. Yes, Villa away is the next game, and I think we're going to win that, Daniel. I think we're going to win, but we'll see. I'm trying to be positive, but also saying what I actually believe as well. We beat Forest, Spurs, and Wrexham. Don't know about any other game. We got Forest at home as well. See, again, that's a potential banana skin, but hopefully we do win that. We've seen this one. Let's see if Goodison, bad luck. It's not Goodison anymore though, bro. They got the new stadium and they don't. They've got a terrible home record. Reece James, the only player to stay and applaud the fans. It's just, bro. Some of these players are so unlikable. It's crazy, honestly. Garnacho is our only available winger. Good Lord Almighty. You're actually right as well. You're actually right. Because on Wednesday, we're probably going to have to do... What are we going to do on Wednesday? We're going to do Garnacho on the left, João Pedro in the 10, and then Palmer on the right, and Delap up front, or Enzo, maybe Palmer on the right, Enzo in the 10. I don't know. Not really got much options. Yeah, it's probably going to be Garnacho, Enzo, Palmer, isn't it? To be honest. Oh, mate, honestly, I'm sorry. I'm going to have another run on this red card. Honestly, it's insane. Delap right wing. Oh my days, guys! I couldn't believe when he come on there today. I couldn't believe it. What does Rosenior see in this thing? Like, I don't understand. He had such a good chance as well to cross it to Garnacho, and he just had his head down. He just had his head down. He didn't even look up. He didn't even look up. It was just, oh my lord, guys. Oh my lord. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this pain constantly? These players, man, they suck the life out of you. But yeah, I want to talk again about Pedro Neto because, like this comment here says, Garnacho's our only available winger. Gittins is injured. Esteval is injured. Neto red cards. I just want to say, why is he laughing again? I'm sorry, this really triggers me because it's just ridiculous. It was such a clear yellow card. It was such a clear second yellow. It's your job as a player to know you've been booked. You got booked for dissent, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's your job to know. The referee literally tells you, he shows you the yellow cards, and he goes in with that stupid challenge. And then when we're trying to, go on with the game and get it on, like, I'm sorry, guys. It just winds me up. It winds me up, man. It winds me up. By the way, for those of you guys that remember playback, here from playback, look at this playback hoodie. I miss playback. I do miss the boys on playback. Lee Gunner moment. Oh mate, it just frustrates me, bro. Pies having a Lee Gunner moment. It's just so frustrating. It really is because he shouldn't have laughed. He shouldn't have laughed. He shouldn't have made the challenge. Wasn't he quick enough, by the way, to literally catch Martinelli or at least keep him there? Like it wasn't like Martinelli was through on goal or anything. He was still down the line. Neto, you're quick. Like, I don't know. I miss Con. Con was supposed to be joining. He should be here at, hopefully for the Aston Villa game. We'll do like another live stream or maybe a quote or something. Not a quote, a video. Yeah, I agree with this. Look at this tweet as well. Like, for me, this is like spot on. Situations like the Chelsea one really does put into perspective how recruitment and player quality is more important than coaching, in my opinion, especially for clubs at the top end. Players determine your tactics and all that. Bro, I 100% agree with this. This is a great tweet from Tom. After this game, I just felt pure disappointment. Yeah, I was just like, you know what? The fact that it's expected, how it would go like that, and how just the moments, the little fine moments, didn't even mean we got a draw. I was just like, yeah, whatever, man. Like, it is what it is. I've seen this story too many times against Arsenal, It's like whenever we go to Old Trafford, some bullshit always happens, where it's just no point getting mad. It's just no point. It's just no point. Like, in an overall sense, I mean, because obviously certain situations like the Neto one really wind me up. We might not go for any European leagues next season and suffer the Premier League not to relegate. Oh, come on, bro. Don't be you can't be serious. What are you on about? We're not getting relegated. Come on, man. We're not Spurs over here. Come on. I hate losing to Arsenal. Bro, I agree. They're like, you could tell as well that today was the day. I'm not saying we'll never beat them, but today was the day because it was their ground was nervous. I think their ground was nervous, and yeah, I thought we played pretty well going forward, but decision making's cost us again. All right, what other content do we have on the timeline? Don't really want to talk about decisions, to be honest. What was the XG in the game? We have 1.58. Not a massive fan of XG, but that's there if you guys want to look at that. Yeah, I don't really know, guys. They're so shit at closing matches out. They get so nervy. Who, Arsenal or us? I think both teams do. Chelsea B will draw against Arsenal on Wednesday. Stay a bit longer. My head's still hot. I haven't accepted this. We will be doing. Might as well promote it on here. Show you guys in case you don't know. We will. We do have a. I have a podcast with Lawrence on Spotify. So if any of you guys want to check it out, yeah, we do like it'll be released tomorrow. But yeah, we do like an hour-long podcast. So yeah, go and give it a rating on there. And I will be tweeting that out tomorrow. And we're going to be having CFC Daily on the podcast as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Just keep an eye out for that tomorrow at some point, probably in the evening UK time. We'll go over the game in a lot more detail. We'll talk about just, I guess, the future and everything as well. Always good fun than podcast episodes. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, if anyone has a dog, you guys that have dogs know how hard it is to lose a pet. It's difficult. It's difficult for sure. But yeah, he had 10 good years. He had 10 very good years. So that's the positive, I guess. You have to look back on the good moments. Python Daily would be cinema. Bro, it's not would be. It's gonna be cinema. Chelsea Unfiltered on Spotify and Apple tomorrow. Arsenal reaction and everything on there. Gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So keep an eye out for the tweet. Well, we've lost the screen share now. We've lost the screen share. Chelsea, there we go. Screen share back up. He didn't have to watch that performance. CFC Daily draw my life. What? We need a clear out left wing and right wing. Not just there, bro. We need a clear out in lots of positions. But is there anything else that's really want to get off my chest in terms of players? Spoke about Sanchez. I mean, if we want to bring a positive into the game, Reece James, you know, from today, the positive is obviously Reece James. Those crosses were unbelievable, honestly. Unbelievable. He's so good. So good, Reece James. Hato was decent. He was, to be fair, Hato was good until he got the yellow cards, and then he kind of, you know, that limited his game a bit. But again, I think I've been pretty critical of Hato, so he did better defensively than I thought he would today. So yeah, Sarr looked positive. Sarr looked pretty positive, I have to say. Obviously, the own goal, it was going in anyway. It's a bit unlucky, I guess, but overall he was pretty good. He was pretty good. You can tell Sarr's very like good on the ball. That's the one thing with Sarr. He's very good on the ball. You can tell that. But yeah, Reece James owned Arsenal. Right, his defending as well was so good. It wasn't just his crosses, but like there was one time where Gyökeres tried to get around him and just locked him up. He was so good in that sense. Lavia cameo. To be honest, like my head was like so hot by the time that Lavia came on, so I was just tweeting a lot. I didn't really notice much of Lavia, but I'm sure he did pretty well. I was trying to just, oh man, I was trying to not watch the game at that point. I was just like, I can't believe this fucking football club, man. 2-1 down, like ridiculous. But yeah, we are just approaching 45 minutes, guys. So probably going to wrap the stream up here. Have you got anything about Reece James contract talks? No, although I think he'll get a new contract. But what I will say is I think Champions League is very, very important for the club to be able to offer players increased wages. I don't think they'll all get solved this summer. But I think Reece James will definitely be maybe even the priority, considering he's only got 2 years left. And I mean, yeah, his performances just speak for themselves. So if Reece James ever leaves, like if Chelsea get rid of Reece James or don't offer him the money or whatever, you can just bin the football club. Just bin the football club, man. Reece James is literally one of the only 3 world-class players we've got. Caicedo, Palmer, and Reece. I know Palmer isn't at the moment, but he's still world-class for me. He will get back to that, you know. So if you get rid of Reece, then just bin the club, man. Honestly, he's fucking Mr. Chelsea as well. Like, let's be honest. So yeah. Does Palmer go to the World Cup? I don't know. I think the March international break's going to be interesting. I think if he gets called up for that, then he probably will. He probably will end up going, yeah. But I don't know, man. Tuchel's, let's be honest, Tuchel's talent ID isn't his strongest point, is it? As much as we love the bloke. But selfishly, I'd say it would be a great thing if he didn't get called up. But as an Englishman, I want him obviously to go and help us try and win the World Cup. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. A few guys mentioned Cucu as well. Yeah, I mean, is he world class? I don't know. I think, yeah, it's a tight one. It's a tight one. He's very, very good. If he's not world class, like unanimously, then he's just below that. You know, he's just below that, I think. Because it's such a weird. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, only Mendes is better, and that's the thing. Like, what is world class? Like, for me, I said the other day, it's like top 3 in your position, and to be fair, he is. So, yeah, it depends on your definition, really, of what you think is world class. Like, everyone, that's the thing. It's not really like it's not like a cut and dry thing, is there? Like, oh, this is what you have to be world class. Everyone has a different, you know, definition of it. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, appreciate everyone joining the stream. Really, really do appreciate it. We had like nearly 200 people at one point. So thank you very much for joining. Please subscribe to the channel. If there's one thing you can do for us, please. You'll see Con here on here as well. Subscribe and turn on the notifications. And yeah, good to see so many people that I recognize as well from playback. So big up to everyone. If there's any girls in here as well, don't just want to say guys, but thank you everyone for joining. Try not to be too mad about the game. I know it's frustrating, but yeah, we move on, right? We've got a game round the corner, so let's just try and beat Villa and get top 5, yeah? So yeah, up the Chelsea, guys. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you later.